Welcome back to Pokemon Blue after a bit of a break. We'll start this off with a random encounter, because that's always nice. Sorry I haven't been updating this weekly weekend series, I've been kind of bad about that. I apologize. Anyways, now that we're back, we're just going to fight ghost people. You know what, fuck it. All that matters is that Dildo Saber is back, and that's all that I really care about, to be honest with you. I don't know why I used Ice Beam over Bubble Beam. I guess I just felt like it. You jerk. Oh, confusion. Luckily, Dildo Saber has copious amounts of hit points, although this is starting to get worrisome. Well, just starting the fight off, just starting the whole video off, really, and, already half-dead Dildo Saber. Not a great thing. But luckily, this space has been enchanted by the most powerful white mages right out of Final Fantasy. So our Pokemon are healed by it. Seriously, white magic? What the hell? I actually didn't remember that. Whatever, white magic is cool. So did I just get a Pokemon encounter as I was about to encounter the trainer? Yes! I remember one particularly awesome hack of this game where one of the channelers said "Ikum Bokum." I thought that was funny. This is really the problem with ghost types in the first gen. They don't really have any good moves. So they kind of fail in that regard. Legasp. Let's get healed again. So yes, that saves you the trouble of going back to the Pokemon Center. I actually went back off screen anyways, just because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have any fights before I actually got to the Purification Zone or not. Actually, didn't really run into any ghosts on the way back, which is odd, because now I'm running into a ton of them. Confuse Ray. You are my bane, but there it worked for me. Well, not really worked for me. It just decided to leave me alone. Also, if you didn't have use any TMs at this point, Vaporeon would be learning the water-type moves, but thankfully Dildo Saber is above that. So I don't need to learn shitty Water Gun. I could have taught that with a TM if I felt like it, but I have infinitely better moves, so why bother? Also, Ice Beam, which is always a good thing. Haunter, your face is stupid. I don't like it. Get out of my face. Ah, your speed. Come on, man, you're one of your, like, key things is your speed, and now you're slow. Although this confusion is kind of a pain in the tuchus. I've been playing a lot on my PlayStation emulator recently, playing some Parasite Eve. I'm glad I'm not misremembering the controls from that. It's kind of awkward it would be kind of awkward if I was trying to use PlayStation controls on a Game Boy. Very awkward indeed. I guess this is as good a time to mention as any that at one point I did have a PS1 USB pad, and that was using PlayStation controls on a Game Boy game. I only needed like 2 buttons. It was awesome. The controller kind of sucked. The start and back buttons didn't actually work, which was lame. Or is it start and back? I think it was still select on the PS1 controller. I honestly don't remember. It's kind of sad, because I actually have a PS1 way over in my pile of junk over there, with a old PS1 controller. I like one of those things that you could plug into your USB port and get controls for, plug any controller into, like plug in a Super Nintendo controller. That'd be pretty awesome. Mick is still badass as ever, really. Ain't no stopping Mick. Ghosts. I don't have to fight this. I don't feel like it. I'm running away because I'm a little bitch. Can you find Cubone in this version of the game? I don't know. I know, I think it's in the yellow version. You can actually find Cubone in here, but I don't know if that applies to this version. I was just about to run from this thing because I forgot that it was a trainer. Good thing I didn't, because that would have been embarrassing. Mildly so, but... Or maybe it would have just been a testament to how many shits I don't give and just wasn't paying attention. At least I caught myself. I'm putting forth some kind of mental effort here. I actually remember what I'm doing before I make the mistake. Which is odd, I usually don't do that. Of course, my mistake is usually starting up playthroughs that I can never follow through on, or ones that I take agonizingly long to do so. What was that? Something fell out? Weird. Anyways, this is the main reason why you need the silph-scope. I think you might be able to get to this point, because if you encounter any ghosts on the way, you just have to run from them because you can't fight them. But this one you need to get the silph-scope because it will not get out of your way until you have it. Anyways, since we've got Dildo Saber and this is a Marowak, and Marowaks don't really have great special defense, and Dildo Saber has the super effectiveness, it goes down with little effort, really. Anyways, over here we're going to be encountering enemies of a different variety, so I'm going to put Laura up to the front. Unfortunately, we can still get into random encounters, it seems. And I'm actually going to clear up my inventory of stuff that I don't need right now. I don't know what I don't need. I need that moonstone for later. I don't need X accuracies. I'm just not sure if you can miss out on the Poke... Well, actually, no, that would be stupid if you could. I just want to get the Poke Flute without having to go get rid of something from my inventory. You'd think I could memorize what the max inventory space is at this point, but I just can't. Also, I've got that useless Horn Drill one-hit kill move, because I forgot what it did. Though I think in later games, Horn Drill is not a one-hit KO, it's just a regular attack. However, that is not the case in this game. Also, this is before Crobat exists, and goddamn, Golbat, are you ugly. Do bats even have... Well, I suppose bats would have... I don't know, do bats have tongues? I guess they do. It's just, I never thought that a Golbat had a tongue. I mean, you see right into its mouth, and you don't see anything. Kind of one of those things that makes you think, doesn't it? You know, I don't think I ever used Quint in this area, which is... or did I? Oh, I must have used Quint, because he's got a lot of levels. Yeah, Flying type is one of the few physical types that, normally affects ghost types. Well, actually, no, most of the physical types can affect ghost types, it's just, fighting and normal that don't. Actually, I'm not sure. I never thought about it, I usually just use special attacks when dealing with ghosts. You'd think I would remember something like this, given how long I've played these games, but I don't. Nor do I really care, because why would I use physical types against ghosts anyways? Usually they're weak to special types anyways. We've got all these Team Rocket members, but they essentially say the same thing, so there's no point in listening to any of them. No, we're out for the money, you douchebag kid. God, where did my life go wrong? Anyways, Laura is imposing her massive girth on all these Pokemon and killing them by crushing the life out of them. Which makes it sound more epic than it actually is. Although it is pretty epic. Well, let's try something. Since I know the move anyways, let's try to get Horn Drill to work. It's a little less than 1 in 3 shot, so... Okay, now this is going to get irritating. There we go. 1-hit kill. Sounds awesome, but doesn't really work well. Oh, I think I just did get away with it. Haha. Hey, Mr. Fuji. Yeah, I calmed its soul by kicking its ass. Seriously, we calmed its soul by beating the crap out of it. Whatever works, I guess. Anyways, we get one of the best items of the first generation, the Poke Flute. The Poke Flute makes Awakenings completely redundant. As well, it is the item you need to move Snorlax's fat ass, because he's in your way. And he absolutely has to be moved. And guess what? Snorlax is going to be my final team member, because I think this is pretty much the only game in the series where Snorlax is a reasonable opportunity to actually have as a Pokemon for your main team. I think the exception might be in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, but he is so Munchlax is so ridiculously hard to get in that game, it's almost not worth it. And Nugget. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Oh, right, I was gonna buy Pokeballs, that's why I came there in the first place. Let's see... Oh, I can buy some Super Repels. This will come in handy later. Of course, the next time I actually get to a situation where I want Repels, I get the feeling that Max Repels are going to be available to me. Which would be funny in a kind of tragic way. This'll do. Now, I'm not sure if Rest still overwrites other status ailments in this generation, but I'm going to give Thunder Wave with Mick a shot, as well as whittling down a Snorlax with Electric-type moves. Now, I think this one actually doesn't block any path that is vital to you. Not sure on that. We got some Fishermen on the way, though. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I think this guy blocks the way that you need to go. There's multiple paths that you can take, and I get confused easily, because I'm stupid. You're not worthy of the Thunderbolt, Goldeen. Get the hell out of my face. Poliwag? Polyswag. I wonder if there is a Polyswag. You'd think somebody would jump on that kind of pun. We got two grass moves, both are fairly weak, both only have 10 PP. When will I get Solar Beam? The only downside to Solar Beam is that there's no sunny day effect in this generation, so I'm pretty much stuck waiting the 2 turns on it, but it is a powerful move. With Stab, and provided Fuckface has the necessary survivability, it'll be good. It'll be good. Good times will be had by all. So I think the first thing I need to do when I get to, is it Saffron City? I have totally forgotten the names of all the cities in this game. It's been so long. No, Fuchsia City, that was the one I was thinking of. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, once I get to the Safari Zone anyway, yeah, the Safari Zone's gonna be my first priority. Because that'll let me get Surf. And that'll be useful for Dildo Saber, because Surf is like the ultimate water-type move, this side of Hydro Pump. In some regards, it's better than Hydro Pump, because of course, 100% accuracy. Hydro Pump has that always present, less than perfect accuracy problem. That always plagues powerful moves. Good, thank God for Stab, because it makes the moves with less power but better accuracy still more useful. You know, this Fuckface will whip this thing into submission. And yes, I was trying to make that sound as kinky as possible. I'm glad we've reached an understanding here. I really hate how Stone evolutions, for the most part, do not learn any moves once you give them their final stage. The only exception is, as demonstrated, the Eeveelution family, and that's pretty much out of necessity, since it wouldn't really make sense for a regular Eevee to learn all these different type-based moves that aren't normal. So, from what I understand, if you're doing an Eevee-only run in the second generation, you have to cheat and get Eevee with Shadow Ball early, otherwise the fight with the rival in Azalea Town is completely impossible, because he has Ghastly on his team, and you will have no moves to combat it. Well, you might have Mud Slap. Actually, now that I think about it, no, Shadow Ball isn't necessary. Those people are stupid. I'm sorry if I'm ragging on anybody who did an Eevee-only run in that generation and had an Eevee with Shadow Ball. Hey, you cheated to get the Eevee in the first place, and you're gonna have Shadow Ball on it eventually. You may as well. Okay, this is the first Snorlax of 2. There's only 2 in this game. Actually, I should save, because these things have a tendency to go awry for me. Mostly if I'm recording, but, you know, even regularly, sometimes you can get that unlucky stray critical. Oh, right, I actually have to use the Poké Flute. Da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. I forget how the thing goes. However, Snorlax is Gwumpy. Though he looks quite contented. I'll Thunder Wave him. And that was lucky. And I think Snorlax has a better special defense, so hopefully as long as Mick doesn't get a critical here. There we go. If he uses another Amnesia, I'll risk a Thunder Shock. Okay, time to start chucking balls at it. I think this is aggravate. Oh, hey, that was lucky. You saw it first, folks. I got Snorlax in one go. Well, I've got the perfect name for this guy. Let's see. Yes, it's going to be something crude again. I'll have half regular names, half crude names. Because I think that's entertaining. Yep, this is my Pokemon, fucking John. I think fucking John is an awesome Snorlax. Let's go back and pick up fucking John. So yeah, Snorlax is a pretty awesome Pokemon. He's got a lot of HP. One of the better physical attackers in the game. Pretty much the ultimate normal type at this point in the series. I think the other good one is Kangaskhan, who is very fast. Well, not exactly very fast, but is a good normal type. Good for basically, out of most of the single evolutions, it's one of the better ones. Or not single evolutions, no evolutions. Oh, by the way, we're depositing Jerk, unless I need him again. That's what I hate about Pokemon, is need Pokemon out of necessity, because you need them for the HMs. Fucking John. Haha. Let's see, good attack, good special, good defense. Let's see how he compares. Much better attack. Let's see, how about to my main physical attacker? Oh wow, that's way better. Not as good defender as Laura, but let's get. No, it doesn't have better special. That might change. Let's see. Yeah, Snorlax is pretty good at this point. I think he'll do well. Okay. Now I think I got a couple TMs on me that Snorlax can use. I'm not really the person to use Rest though. Since I have the Poke Flute, it may be handy. Maybe. Let's see, Headbutt. That's a good move. Let's see what else we got. We got Whirlwind. Why the fuck do I have Whirlwind? Toss that shit. It's useless. I'm not even gonna bother selling it. You can sell TMs that you don't need for a little bit of extra cash if you're really that strapped for it, but it's not at all necessary. It looks like Dig's never really gonna be useful to me. It's kind of sad. I got Try Attack, but not even learn it. I thought at least Quint would be able to learn it. Wow, I have no good TMs. Oh well, I'm gonna be getting Strength soon anyways, so I can give that to fucking John when the time comes. Okay. Now the big question is, who to put up the front? I guess fucking John. This will be his trial run. The only downside to fucking John is that he is the slowest member on my team and is pretty much guaranteed to go last. Which I guess is the main reason why Snorlax is so bulky. Slow, but hits like a tank, and is hard to take down. Lots of HP, good defenses. Why do the rockers have, like... Is that a microphone, or is that like a whip? I have no idea what the fuck that... Oh, you douche. Dick. Well, let me guess what this guy's gonna do. You're not even gonna try, you're just gonna take the wussy way? Oh, whoa, damn, fucking John, you are awesome. I can't tell if that's supposed to be like a microphone or some kind of whip. What the hell is that? Yeah, I don't even care at this point. I'm just gonna go in here. And this guy will give us the Super Rod. I've completely missed the Good Rod, because it sucks. Not really, it's just... I actually never find the Good Rod usually. It's I just get the old rod, then go straight to the Super Rod. Because one of those hilarious situations where the Good Rod is actually harder to get... Actually, wait a minute, I was just gonna check if I had potions. Don't know why I'm walking all the way back. Oh, lemonade will do. There we go, fucking John. Oh, I had a hyper potion right there. Oh well, saved for later. Where's my bicycle? That'll allow me to make up my lost ground quicker. As soon as I stop running into walls. Hey, boo. Ugh. It's so... You're on the super speed. Gah. Okay. I think a couple more battles and then we'll call it a day. Hello, Junior Trainer. You don't have names yet because they couldn't support that in this generation. So much memory to be used on names. Well, anyways, I think focus energy is actually bugged in this generation. It either does nothing, or it actually does the opposite of what it's supposed to do, and actually makes your critical hit rate lower, which is kind of funny, amusingly. They give you these things to help you, and they don't work right, and they are counterintuitive. I think this is the girl who tips you off that you can find items by randomly just checking everything. You douche. Well... Oh, shit. Fucking John just got 666 experience points. Ominous. I think I'm gonna use rest. Okay. No. Ah! That was good. Good on you, John. Good on you. You know, the fact that Double Slap only hits twice in later generations kind of nerfs it significantly, but at least it makes sense. I'd laugh if this thing was slower than fucking John, but no, that's just a pipe dream. Okay, so it doesn't seem that rest doesn't seem to restore your status in this generation. Kinda sucks. And fucking John is now level 31, and I didn't get to see his stats because I flew through that. Oh well. Now we're gonna have that fun time of trying to keep all of my party members evenly leveled, because I'm OCD about that. I don't know why. I just like it. It's the symmetry that makes me feel good, really. Fuckface, I'm kinda disappointed that you couldn't one-hit KO this thing. I mean, I know you have kinda crap moves to work with, but at the very least, you can throw me a bone here. Okay, don't feel like fighting anything else. We are going to call it an episode here. And when we come back, we're going to have more of this and fun times to be had, because, you know, cool stuff and happy mystical land of Pokemon. So until then, see ya.